This season of Bridgerton is by far the best for me. In this whole Bridgerton universe, it goes Queen Charlotte, Bridgerton season 4, and then the rest. And I did love the Cinderella storyline, which people were complaining about. And I haven't read the books, so I don't know if the storyline goes along with the books. But either way, it's Cinderella. When did we start hating on Cinderella? Like, I don't care how many Cinderella movies there are, I'm still gonna watch. Moving on, as much as I loved the series, there are some things I thought were a little risk averse. Like, they were scared to push the boundaries and make the characters make tough decisions. So yeah, I wanted to talk about that and the whole story overall. So please, if you like videos like this, consider subscribing. Now, starting with a search for the girl in the mask. As we all know, Bridgerton has a race blend theme going on with their characters, but do they have features blindness going on as well? Because these white people have different features, these black people have different features, and these Asian people have different features. And they did make it part of their story as well, with Benedict going around looking for the girl in the mask and comparing their lips and teeth. So when he finally meets Sophie without the mask, why was he not at least able to suspect that she might be the girl? Because remember, Benedict is an artist, and a very good one. He was able to draw the girl in the mask that he met very briefly from memory very accurately, which means he has an eye to detail. He's able to notice things that most people don't, correct? Which is why I was so convinced when he was stabbed, bleeding, lying in bed, and Sophie was by his side. He looked at Sophie and he knew that that was the girl in the mask. I was like, oh my god, he figured it out. She's the one! But no, he doesn't know it's her. But then, they kissed by the river. And I said, aha! Now he knows. He kissed her, he felt those lips, he knows those are the same lips he kissed that night. Oh my god! Oh my god! He still doesn't know. Boy! You have been so obsessed with this woman. You've gone around the town asking for her, drawing her from memory, and now you've kissed her and you still can't figure her out? Anyway, moving on. He spends time with Sophie while still wishing to find the girl in the mask. So his emotions are all over the place, which kind of proves that Anthony was right about him. He's been so infatuated with the girl in the mask, believing that she's the right woman for him. And then another woman comes along, Sophie, and he falls for her just as quickly. And we know it's the same woman, but he doesn't. Who's to say that another woman isn't going to come along and he'll be just as infatuated as he is with these two women? Well, we'll never know. And then there's the finale. This is where I felt the show to be a little spineless. Sophie is lower class, Benedict is an upper class man, so they can never marry. And that's why he asked her to be her mistress. So clearly the Bridgerton name has more value than real love. And that's why I wanted them to take the risk. Would he choose Sophie, being a maid and from the lower class, that in the roles of society cannot mix, abandon his Bridgerton class, his place in society, doom his family to be the laughingstocks of the town, making it harder for the younger sisters to find suitors, bring shame to his family, but choose the love of his life? Would he choose love, follow his heart, everything be damned? Or would he keep his Bridgerton name, his honor, his place in society, make the sacrifice and accept that he won't be with the one he truly loves? Because duty comes before everything else. I feel like that would raise the stakes immensely. Because here's the thing, I know Bridgerton is a fairy tale story, happy endings for everybody. But in romance, in true romance, there is heartbreak, there is lost love, the one that got away, the one we cannot be with despite our heart, soul, and body being drawn to them. And I think Bridgerton should have made Benedict make the choice. His name or his heart. I think having Sophie and the family lie to the queen is such a cheap cop-out. Because no one had to make the tough decision. And also, will there be consequences to this lie? Because lying to the queen, I'm assuming, is a serious offense. Will this lie catch up to them in the coming seasons, or is this chapter closed? I mean, there is a new Lady Whistledown in town. Will she catch wind of this family's secrets? Because it's one thing if only the women knew about this lie. Because grown women can keep a secret. But Sophie has been exposed to the kids and the staff as a maid in the entire series. Gossip is sure to spread that she is not part of society, right? Again, I haven't read the book, so I don't know what will happen, but whatever. That's what I wanted to say. I wish Benedict knew from, I think, season 2, when they spent time in the cottage, that Sophie was a girl in the mask and the entire season was them trying to find a way to be together. A true forbidden romance, each acting with their own desires, with no secrets, and then seeing where that would lead them. I personally think that would have been a better story, because ain't no way Benedict didn't know that was Sophie the entire time. Even after that kiss.